I have a couple of Matthew Pavlich favourite moments. One being his first game when he played in round 5, 2000. Got to play with his schoolboy idol, Tony Modra, and he also kicked 2 goals with his first 2 kicks. The start of a brilliant career.
He's got 2.
To say about Matthew Pavlich. Who is he again?
Round 19 in my first year, 2003. It was a heritage game, and I remember Pav dominating the last quarter and got us across the line by about 2 points.
It's on again.
Pav.
Against the odds in the wet, we're behind. He's kicked, I think, 6 in the wet against Richmond in really difficult conditions. Just was a real captain's game.
The captain delivers.
So he's played for us.
Round 1 in 2012, we'd had an arm wrestle with Geelong all night long. The scores were pretty tied up from memory, and Pav managed to run onto a ground ball and just hack it out of midair.
The soccer off the ground from Pavlich.
What followed was the most magnificent Pavlich fist pump that we've ever seen.
Matthew Pavlich.
300 games? I'm sure I would have seen him around here.
Back when he first came to the club, back in 2000, in between training sessions, he actually crashed into the back of my ute while he was driving his Subaru Leone.
The most memorable for me was when he did that epic face plant at the SCG.
We rocked up for our first training session at Aquinas College, 40-degree day.
He actually passed out during the session and got rushed to hospital and spent the night in intensive care. So it was a tough introduction for the big guy.
15 years later, he's still here, still with us, and thankfully he's still alive.
2012 elimination final against Geelong. We performed absolutely wonderfully.
Kicked 6 goals in the MCG against Geelong and led his team into the next round of the finals.
You are a superstar, Matthew Pavlich.
Olympic Stadium in Sydney in 2006, and we were playing for a shot in the grand final, the prelim. Pav was absolutely fantastic. In the third quarter, took some of the best high marks and kicked a few goals when we really needed it.
It's more the outstanding way he's gone about his business throughout his career and what he's contributed both to the Fremantle Football Club and also West Australian football in general.
With the perfect finish.
It's his 100th game, actually, at Amy Stadium over there in Adelaide. It was a memorable game for him. You always want to celebrate your milestones with a win. It was a great victory for Fremantle, and selfishly, a great picture of Matt and I walking off the ground down the alley, sort of arms around each other's shoulders, so that was very memorable.